going on, everybody? Lava Boys back again with a Best Foods New Jersey exclusive. Today we're here with Caldo hot sauce. What are we doing today?
We are going to be making Caldo's hottest hot sauce, the Ghost Dragon Elixir. So I'm sure you guys have seen us do the Caldo taste test. That was the last chicken tender that we had, and that sauce is no joke. It has Carolina Reaper, Trinidad Scorpion, ghost pepper, and a little bit of habanero, I guess, for flavor, because you're getting heat with all those other peppers.
Every other one. I love all those peppers.
One of the biggest goals that we had when Dan and I started this channel was we wanted to learn how to make hot sauce. And we are so fortunate that we're here with Best Foods New Jersey and Bob Ferretti of Caldo, who's letting us in, his kitchen to make this. I can't wait. I'm so excited.
Today's the day.
And I'm a little...
You nervous?
I'm a little nervous.
I can smell these peppers
dude,
right here.
Look at all these peppers. And this is like, I don't know, 1/8 of the peppers that we're going to be using today. It's absolutely crazy.
You scared?
I'm very
when you
scared.
touched that bag, the fumes went up into my nose.
Dude, you can
I'm ready.
smell it. It's no joke. All right, guys, so we're going to mask up and get in the kitchen and make some hot sauce.
Let's do it. All right, we're going to go head right into the kitchen right now and meet Bob, and then, we'll
get started.
We'll get started. Let's go. Come on.
Hey, Bob.
Hey guys, welcome.
Hey, how you doing? Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us. Yeah, real excited.
Glad to have you here.
All right, so to start this hot sauce adventure, what's the first thing we have to do?
First step is cleanliness. Hands washed, and we start sterilizing bottles.
Cool.
After we wash our hands, we carefully unpack the glass bottles to get ready for sterilization.
After the bottles are rinsed, we leave a couple of drops of water inside to help sterilize the inside of the bottle once it's in the oven.
Here we are starting the actual hot sauce process by bringing vinegar and water to a boil.
Right here, we got habanero peppers starting at 330,000 Scoville units. Going over to the ghost pepper, 1.2 million Scovilles. We're gonna go over to the Trinidad Scorpion. We'll just keep going up with the Scoville units. Trinidad Scorpion, 1.5 to 1.8 million Scoville units.
And the Big Daddy.
And then we're here with the Carolina Reaper. 2.2 million Scoville units. World's hottest pepper.
I don't think I'd ever see this many peppers in my life altogether.
I've never seen
I mean, this is like, the Holy Trinity right here, right?
Right.
And then you have like habaneros, which is just gonna add.
It's just gonna add
It's
great
just gonna
flavor.
add just a little bit,
little brightness.
Bit more heat. Yeah. All right, so
All right.
hot.
It's pepper time.
Let's roll.
Here, we are pouring in bag after bag after bag of the world's hottest peppers. And we really didn't think they were gonna fit.
But Bob assured us that with a little push and shove, that they would all fit.
So right before this comes to a boil, we're gonna throw some salt in there. It's just gonna help harmonize all the flavors together. Just make everything perfect. Low sodium.
All right, Bob, thanks for sitting down with us for this quick interview while the hot sauce is cooking. We just had a couple questions we wanted to ask you. First and foremost, how'd you get into the hot sauce game? Like, where did it start? How long have you been doing it?
Yeah, so we had a garden, and we were just growing peppers, and we just had way too many peppers. I mean, peppers are a prolific plant. We only had 3 or 4 plants, and they were just overproducing about 15 years ago. So we just decided, oh, we got the peppers, let's do something with it. So we made some hot sauce. I think we made 4 bottles the first year just to have fun. You know, my son got a kit, you know, like one of those kits where you get 4 bottles and caps and, you know, make your own hot sauce thing. So we made our own sauce, and it was really bad. I mean, it was probably the worst hot sauce you've ever had.
What kind of peppers do you use for those?
Mostly cayenne,
Okay.
cayenne peppers, which we love cayenne peppers. Don't get me wrong, but you know, it was just, yeah, we had no idea how or what we were doing. But we had a lot of fun doing it. So the next year we made some more. You know, we grew peppers on purpose and made some more. And I think we made 8 bottles. And it was like literally every year for about 5 or 6 years, it just kept doubling. You know, 16 bottles, and we did a few cases, and we were giving them out for Christmas gifts. And whether you liked hot sauce or not, you were getting hot sauce with our little, you know, Ferretti's garden label that we made. And
that's a great gift.
Stuff, yeah.
That is a great
anybody
gift.
gives us hot sauce, I love it.
Yeah.
So that's how we started. And I got to the point where people started asking us, like, can I buy a bottle? I want to give it to someone for a friend or someone's birthday coming up. And at the time, you know, I don't want to say we didn't need the money, but you know, we were doing okay, and it's like we didn't want to start a business to make money. So we decided, you know, if we're going to do this, and we met as a family, if we're going to do this, let's support charity. So we started bottling the hot sauce and selling it for $5 a bottle, and literally every penny went to charity. So we sold it for $5 a bottle. $5 went to charity.
That's amazing.
It's amazing, but it's not really a smart marketing and business plan, because you know, we have to pay for the bottles, you got to, you know, eventually pay for the peppers, you know. It's not sustainable if you do it that way.
Yeah.
We're not Paul Newman. I wish we had, you know, the backing that, you know, Newman's Own had. So if anyone wants to back us, Newman's Own style, cool. But then we decided, okay, all the profit that we made would go to charity. So we use the money that we get when we, you know, sell. It's a little more expensive than $5 a bottle now, but every penny that's profit goes to the charities. We do, you know, have to buy, you know, we're not buying 8 bottles anymore. We're buying pallets of bottles at a time. So, you know, you're laying out $2,000 at a time. So you need to have enough money in the till in order to sustain the business. But from that day when we started, the whole reason that we're in business is to support charity.
That's amazing. Can you tell us about some of the charities that you have worked with?
Yeah, so our big charity that we support is World Vision. They're out in Federal Way, Washington. They're a $1 trillion a year charity, huge charity, great charity navigator rating, you know, great company, you know, they do everything right. But what they really do that impressed us was they do microfinance. Microfinance is giving small loans to people in third world countries or developing countries, say $200-300 to buy a cow or a sewing machine, so they can, you know, start a business, you know, join a dairy conglomerate, a dairy cooperative, where they'll go into market and sell, you know, cheese and butter and yogurt, and the whole, you know, community that they're in is sustained, right, and grows. And the money, as it gets paid back, goes into another small loan in the same community that another family will take, and that just helps build, you know, that community. So it's microfinance. You can't go into a bank and ask for a loan of $300. Right. So this allows people who have no capital, or, you know, no way to pay it back initially, a chance to start a business. You know, they'll make school uniforms in Ethiopia, you know, for the students. All the students have to wear uniforms in Ethiopia, right? All schools. So someone's going to make them, and so they make them, and, you know, they'll pay back the money for the sewing machine. Then they have a business, and then they may take another loan to, you know, do more, right? So that's our big charity. Then we decided, you know, if we're going to do that, we need to do something local. You know, we don't want to just be giving to a kind of a nameless charity, but, you know, really have a relationship. And Elijah's Promise Soup Kitchen in New Brunswick was the logical choice for us for a couple reasons. You know, they're feeding people, and people need it, but they also have a culinary school, and they're training people who, again, don't have the means to go and get a 4-year education somewhere. Maybe they were struggling through high school, whatever the case is. to go to school, to learn about the culinary, culinary world. And a lot of their graduates who may have been homeless or single mothers and struggling go on to four-year colleges like Johnson and Wales or CIA, right? An incredible program. So we wanted to really support that. And more recently, we added Feeding Hands, which is a food pantry in Somerville. And this was our newest charity. So somewhere around in the middle of the pandemic, we realized that there are people really, really local to us. We're in Central Jersey. They're struggling, and they don't have a soup kitchen. But what they do is they hand out food. And a lot of the local farms, like Dogwood Farms, which is one of our favorite farms, donates their produce to them and their extra produce, so the gleaning that people have heard of. So we're really all about trying to support our local charities, but we still have that relationship with World Vision, where we're supporting those microfinance kind of initiatives.
That's amazing. Dan and I are both from Central New Jersey. I mean, I live right in Bridgewater, so we know all about Elijah's Promise in New Brunswick and Feeding Hands in Somerset. So. Thank you for doing that. That's amazing.
Just right from your heart. It's just amazing. You and your whole family just want to help everyone out, and we love that.
Yeah, and it's fun. And in reality, it takes a lot of the pressure off the business.
Yeah.
Our goal is to sell as much hot sauce as we can, so we can write a larger check at the end of the quarter, rather than pay. For our new Trans Am. Right?
Yeah.
I don't think anyone buys Trans Ams anymore, but that was my dream car when I was growing up. I really wanted a Trans Am.
So Caldo was called Hot Sauce for Good before, right?
Correct.
So is that all? Does that transition into? Was that like for the charity aspect?
Yeah. So Hot Sauce for Good was what we started as for our company, and it's still the company name. But we realized that it was a mouthful, and it took a lot of explanation at a farmer's market when you're saying, it's for charity. So while we do it all for charity, we think we make great hot sauces. And thank you. Everyone's gone, oh, it's a gimmick. It's only about the charity thing, and it can't be good hot sauce. So we changed our name to Caldo. Caldo means hot in Italian. It means soup in Spanish, but we won't go with that. We'll go with the Italian. So it was when we're selling it, it's all about the sauce. We've won awards. The New York City Hot Sauce Expo, the Screaming Mimi Awards. We've won a few of those. I mean, that's like the Olympics for hot sauce. And coming out with a couple medals, there was just a huge kind of pat on the back, like, hey, you guys are doing something right. We don't even tell people that it's for charity until they buy the sauce. If you go to the website, it's there on the site, and stuff. But if we're talking to someone, we're selling the sauce, people are tasting it and buying the sauce for the sauce. And when we hand them their bag, we say, just so you know, at least $1 per bottle of what you just bought goes to charity. And that feels good. We don't guilt people into donating. They're not doing it for that. They're doing it because they.
And I'm sure people feel good once because they're buying very, very good hot sauce, and then to know that part of their money is also going to help these.
Yeah.
Charities.
Once they know the story and they engage with us, then it becomes about relationship.
Yeah.
We've got customers all around the country who still, when the order comes in online, it's like, oh, there's Jane in Michigan. Jane's been buying for us for like 6 years now, and every time it comes in, it's like, oh.
So that's got to be great to be able to see reoccurring customers from all over.
And I think that's what people are very loyal in the hot sauce world.
Mm-hmm.
People find this something that they love, and they're going to stick with it. This is the best hot sauce ever. I agree. I love that. But yeah, as we were talking before we sat down that there's just a ton of good hot sauce around. Mm-hmm. And a lot of my colleagues in New Jersey are doing a lot of charity work as well. Those are the ones that I love the best. But we're in a good spot in Jersey. We're in a good place.
Yeah. How long did it take for you to realize, like, all right, we need to use Carolina Reaper? Like, what was the method behind that? Just because other people were using it, or you wanted to make something like over the top hot? Like for guys like us.
Well, I make it for guys like you, not for guys like me. I don't touch it.
So have you had? I mean, you
Yeah,
have
I've had
tried the Ghost Dragon Elixir.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Yeah.
We'll try it. We'll make sure it still tastes good, but it's not my go-to sauce. But we had to make it. You have to have a range. Like we've got in our arsenal of sauces, the ones that we make for ourselves and the ones that we make for local farm stuff, about 25 or so different sauces. But the first question that we get asked at a farmer's market, guess what it is?
What's the hottest sauce? Yeah.
What's the hottest sauce you got?
I mean, so when I first got introduced to Caldo, that was literally the first thing I said was I went up to whoever was selling and I said, "Do you have anything with Carolina Reaper?"
Yeah.
And they gave me this was the sauce.
Yeah. It's what's the hottest sauce you've got?
Yep.
So we had to make a hot one. And before the Reaper was kind of big, it was just coming out. We were using Trinidad Scorpion, which at that time was, the hottest pepper in the world, or the hottest edible pepper in the world. So, when the Reaper came out, it was just logical to go and do that. We don't do a pure Carolina Reaper sauce. We mix our peppers, so we use, the Reaper, the Scorpion, and the ghost pepper, in the sauce. It gives that, I think, a nice flavor profile, and it doesn't sound like it's taking away too much heat. But the Ghost Dragon Elixir, that's pretty much all about the heat.
We know all about that.
Yeah. We know about that a little bit.
That's one of my favorite things to see. I laughed hard at watching you guys eat that.
That was fun. That was a fun one.
That was a very fun episode of filming.
But if people love like extreme sauces, but really are into heat, I mean, it's flavor profiles, then the Courage is the one that we make for that.
Yeah.
Same peppers, just a little bit more habanero, less of those super hots. But we've spent a lot of time figuring out, okay, we want to have an earthy flavor, and we want it to have a little bit of sweeter flavor. So it's got things like the apple cider and apple cider vinegar and sweet potatoes, and it just kind of gives it a whole different profile. Still hot,
The Courage,
Courage,
very hot.
Yeah.
but it's not just about the heat, right?
Yeah,
So
so-
we have fun. Yeah, we have fun.
I think it's hilarious on the bottle. You have like a little heat meter, and Courage is like just a tad lower than the Ghost Dragon, which is at the very, very top.
Well, Courage used to be like at the top, and it's like, well, I gotta lower it a little bit because the Ghost Dragon's a little bit hotter.
Yeah.
But it's funny. Those meters are semi-subjective, right? A little secret in the hot sauce world: you can't put anything down at the bottom.
No.
Right?
No one's gonna buy it.
Even our mild, right? We made a mild hot sauce, which is an oxymoron, right? And it was like a spicy salad dressing. It was incredible. The taste of it was phenomenal. It was like probably the best flavored thing we've ever done. It had some pineapple and some mint and but it was mild. The name of it was Lojito. It's kind of like a
pretty good.
mojito, right? But
I like that.
but nobody bought it because it was like, well, I'm not going to buy a mild hot sauce,
Right.
right? So we'll probably bring it back. We'll kind of adjust the peppers and raise the heat a little bit with that because it was just phenomenal.
Mhm.
But yeah, so you can't put something at the bottom of that meter. Yeah,
You got to market towards people like us. You just got to.
Yeah, right.
Right
The,
to the
the
roof.
medium sauces start at the middle of that meter.
So, Bob, what is your favorite go-to Caldo sauce?
I got 2, and maybe 3, but the original, the OG,
Oh, yeah.
hot garlic. It's,
You
We-
love
we-
that one.
I did like that
You
one,
love
yeah.
that one, yeah.
it's the one that I use every day. I mean, for the last, we've been in business for since 2013, right? So almost 8 years now, and I think I've used that every single day for the last 7+ years.
Wow.
But the smoked bandit, which I think you guys tried.
Oh,
That
that
was
was
the first
that was
one.
the first one we
Right.
tried.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, so it's milder smoked and roasted poblano, jalapeno, and hatch peppers. By the way, hatch are the only peppers we don't grow in any of the sauces that we use. Hatch peppers have to be grown in Hatch, New Mexico.
Okay.
It's kind of like champagne grapes. You
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
You get it from the
so,
region.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
we have them shipped in every year. That's the only thing that we don't grow. But they have a great great taste. So there's that and garlic. I love garlic in my sauces.
Yeah.
So the third one, if I had to put one in, is our newest one, which is our sriracha, Gallo Rosso, which means red rooster, and an homage to rooster sauce.
Yeah.
That's mild. It's jalapeno and serrano, but it's just one of those almost sweet because we use a ton of honey in it. But,
that sounds really good.
Oh,
I
we
love
love
sriracha.
sweet.
We definitely have to try that.
Yeah.
But so those three, they're all on the medium to mild side. Yeah, I'm a whip.
Well, those are the dailies.
Yeah. I don't think I could have like courage or Ghost Dragon Elixir every day.
No,
There's no
I
way.
can definitely have those three.
I mean, we do episodes every Sunday, and it's like it kills me.
I don't even want to
Yeah.
talk to you during the
I
week.
know, right? Yeah. All right, Bob. Well, thanks for sitting down with us and talking. I'm excited to get back into the kitchen and finish up the hot sauce.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate the free labor.
Yeah, no problem.
Absolutely.
Anytime.
Yeah.
After the peppers were cooking for a while, we started to blend everything together using this gigantic immersion blender. We started from the bottom to work our way to the top, and this helps create a vacuum to make sure that all the peppers are blended perfectly.
Dan and I started getting a little tired from how heavy it was, so we switched it over to Vanessa from Best Foods New Jersey. All right, Bob. So all the peppers are blended. We use that gigantic immersion blender, which was a crazy heavy and awesome workout. I think we all got a turn to do that. That was pretty cool. So those are cooking, getting up the temperature, making sure the pH is good. And then what's the next step from that? Is it bottling?
Yeah, then we're going to bottle. So
Okay.
we're going to work in teams. We'll have one person, be working with these funnels. This was a great find for us. This is a dessert, like a cake funnel,
Oh, cool.
where we can decorate cake, deal with whatever. But we use it without any tips on it. Right?
And it works perfect for hot sauce.
Fills the bottles with hot sauce, and it's nice because it shuts on and off. We used to literally do with a funnel and pour.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
How many bottles of hot sauce can you fit into one thing there? Maybe
like
like 6 or 7?
10.
10.
Yeah, it's right up to the top. You
Yeah.
get 10 bottles of hot sauce.
Cool.
When you guys do it, not that I don't trust you, but
Yeah, it's
we'll-
probably a little less
We'll give
just
you
in case.
about 6 in a
Good.
so you can fill
Yeah,
it.
we don't want to waste
Yeah.
any for sure.
So everything we're doing is for safety, right?
Yep.
So we make sure that it's hot enough. It's going to be above 180 degrees, 185 degrees. Our target's always going to be 188, 190.
Okay.
It's boiling, so when it's coming out of the pot, it's around 210. But by the time you even walk it over here and put it in the bottle, it's going to drop a few degrees.
Okay.
So it's going to go in the bottle over 180, 85. We're going to cap it, and we're going to flip it over and store it upside down for a while.
Creates
At least
the
5 minutes.
vacuum.
Creates a vacuum, so you get that little dip in the top of the metal
interesting.
cap, and we know it's safe.
And then once it's capped, just label it.
Once it's capped, we'll let it sit so it's cool enough to
Mhm.
handle, and then we'll start labeling. You could label it right away, but
Yeah.
we're going to hand label today because we're doing this exclusive sauce with you guys. So we're going to do everything right away. Going to label it, put the tamper-proof seal on it, and real good.
I can't wait. This is probably the part I'm the most excited for.
Yeah.
Getting it in the bottle and everything. So.
It's a lot of fun, and it goes really quickly.
Yeah.
But you look here, and again, this is about 18 cases worth of bottles here. So
Cool.
it looks like a lot, but just think, if we were Tabasco or Sriracha or Frank's, they'd be doing this every about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
So
All right, so we'll just wait for that to get up temperature, and then
Yeah.
we'll see you guys back here for bottling. All right, guys. So now we are joined with Vanessa from Best Foods New Jersey, who we've been partnering with for a bunch of really, really cool episodes. You watched us make and bottle our very own hot sauce with them and Caldo. So we're going to be selling these hot sauces where 100% of all proceeds are going directly to charities. The two charities, Elijah's Promise and Feeding Hands.
Based
we're
at New Brunswick and Somerville.
Yep. So local to
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Yeah, I think it's time that we unveil the sauce.
Let's do it.
There they are.
They're so pretty.
So we can see on the label we have Caldo up top because it is definitely a Caldo sauce. The Lava Boys logo and the BFNJ logo, which is really awesome, by the way, the new one.
Thank you.
All the bottles are hand signed by the four of us, including Jeff from Best Foods New Jersey also. So definitely pick one up. Remember, all the proceeds are going to charity, so we could do something really great here, and you guys are going to get some really insane hot sauce.
This is the hottest sauce that Caldo makes. This is the Ghost Dragon Elixir.
Remember, Carolina Reaper, Trinidad Scorpion, Ghost Pepper, and Habanero. You guys saw us make it, so be a part of this and definitely pick one up.
I'm sorry, did you say Carolina Reaper?
I'm nervous.
Yes.
What do you got for me over there?
Great transition. So we are actually going to be eating for the first time, which is amazing. We haven't done them yet.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
We're going to be eating Carolina Reaper peppers.
Look at
2.2
that.
million Scoville, locally grown. Are they still thought out?
Oh, they're thawed out.
Yeah.
They're squishy for
They're
me.
ready for us.
Pick your pepper, man.
So
You don't have to eat the whole thing.
I
as
probably
much as
will
you
eat
want.
a
Yeah.
pinch.
Whatever you want to do.
I'm going to go with this.
Wait, are you guys doing the whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Yeah. And don't touch your eyes after touching.
Yep.
these.
Do not
Okay.
touch. Yeah, absolutely. All
I'm
right.
like shaking. I'm so nervous. Okay.
All right. Good luck.
Cheers.
Lava bless.
Lava bless.
Lava bless.
Popped.
Nope.
Nothing yet. Nothing yet.
Oh man.
Nope.
Okay, so clearly I didn't take a big enough bite.
No. Nope.
Here we go. Oh, here we go. I didn't even take a bite.
I can't swallow it. Nope. Nope. Down.
Not a down.
I'm still holding out, but I didn't take a whole bite. So
Nope.
Are you gonna get?
Please buy a bottle.
for charity.
For charity, it helps us.
I get a cup. Can I have a cup? Can I have a cup? Oh my god. Oh, this is big. That's for you.
Okay, now it's going. Oh god. I just burped. I think that's a bad sign. Oh my god. Is it getting worse?
Mhm.
It's just getting worse.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, it's just getting worse.
Thanks for watching.
I'm unwell. Yo, this ice cream is saving.
Saving who?
No one. You guys do this every week?
Yeah. Where's John? He's throwing
John
up.
bailed.
I think I got enough out.
Yeah,
So, one way, baby.
That was that.
That was that.
We've had Carolina Reaper in so many things: popcorn, chocolate. What else have we done? No, I can't even think
almost
right now.
everything we've had.
Like
You've
Ma-
had
ma-
Reaper dust and stuff that,
exactly,
you know,
mac
we
and
had-
cheese, gumballs, but that was intense.
in
So
its
what was your
purest form.
take? eating a fresh
It was.
pepper for the
I
first
get-
time.
I get a lot of the. It is fruity. Everyone says it's fruity. It is fruity.
It was definitely fruity. I don't really want to do that again.
I don't think so. Yeah, yeah. That was.
I know you don't want to do that
That
again.
was bad. That was bad.
We all saw what happened.
I mean, Dan handles heat. Everyone knows he handles the heat a lot better than I do. But that, I mean, I think we both struggled. Definitely me more. That was brutal. I'm proud I got it down into my stomach, and
You
my
did.
stomach was like,
Yeah.
no.
Your stomach was like, I don't want to stay here.
Yeah.
You threw it all up. I still have it in me.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
So I'll keep you updated.
Yeah, let me know how that is on a couple hours.
I wimped out.
No,
But
you
I
did
was-
not. No,
I
you did
tried
not
it,
win
You
though.
did, and that
No.
was we're very proud.
Now I see what you guys mean. Like at first, you don't feel it at all.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this is nothing.
Yeah,
And then it
just
hits
takes
you,
off.
and then it's just,
It's just,
Yep.
yeah.
are your socks still on? Usually
Yeah,
our
you
socks
get
get knocked
blown,
off all the time.
blown right off.
Oh.
Fortunately, this sauce is not as hot as a whole Carolina Reaper, but it does pack an insanely powerful punch. You know, please, if you guys want, you know, pick it up. You can get it from Caldo on their online store, or DM the BFNJ Instagram, or Dan and I at the Lava Boys on Instagram, and we'll make sure we get you one. Thanks for everybody watching. Special, huge thanks to Bob Ferretti at Caldo for being just such an awesome and generous guy, just letting us come in and cook the stuff and ask him a bunch of questions, and we got to learn a lot.
Definitely.
Yeah.
A lot.
And
Stomach
I feel
hurts.
like I can't even speak right
Yeah.
now.
Woo! And yeah, that's it. All right, guys.
All right.
Lava
God
bless.
bless.
Yeah.
You're blind right now.
Yeah, something went in my eye.
Oh no. Don't touch anything.
Ugh, not touching it at all.
Okay. You got in your eye?
I definitely got pepper in my eye.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. Oh. There it is. There's the big chunk.
No, really?
No.
Yeah, right.
I think so.